Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Weekend Hedge. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Sumit, and I am a part-time retail trader. The trades that I take are based on my book, which is Profitable Hedging and Trade Management Techniques in Forex Trading. Today, I will talk about, of course, the week ahead on events, news, and how they can impact our trades, as well as talk about the trades that we have undertaken, how they're progressing, as well as look at how we are progressing in our $3,000 challenge. So, right, let's get straight into it. Looking at the calendar and the week ahead. So I've opened investing.com and I've filtered the events here, so you can see that I've got only the high impact events which I filtered for. The the time on in the first column, that is in GMT, as I'm based in the UK. So let's get straight into it. Starting with Monday, a bit of a volatile day for the Japanese yen, but that's going to be late in the day for those of us who are here in the UK, as the Japanese market opens on Tuesday, and the GDP results would be announced for Q4, so the yen pairs would have a bit of volatility there. Tuesday afternoon, the JOLTS job openings report for the United States, so the dollar pairs may have a little bit of volatility. Wednesday seems to be quite a volatile day for the United States dollar pairs as well as the Canadian dollar. So we've got the CPI results being announced in the afternoon, and that is going to keep the dollar pairs in a fair bit of movement. And then there's the interest rate decision from the Bank of Canada, and that is going to cause some turbulence in the Canadian pairs as well. Moving to Thursday, the turbulence kind of decreases in the market, Wednesday being the most turbulent. But you've got the initial jobless claims, the PPI, and well, I'm not too much worried about the bond auction piece there, but these three pieces of news will keep the dollar pairs on the move. Friday, a big day for Europe. So you've got the GDP results for the United Kingdom. That will keep the pound pairs moving. And then you've got the German CPI, which would cause movement in the DAX as well as in the euro pairs. So pretty eventful week after the NFP report last week, which kept Friday turbulent. So look out for that one. And one more thing which I wanted to point out was, because we use a hedging technique, so as such, events and announcements, yes, they cause movement in the pairs that we trade, but because we are trading on a daily time frame and we are using hedging, so we're not too worried about our stop losses being hit, as we don't use them and we use hedging. Great. So that sums it up for next week. Now let's jump to the pairs. So starting with the Australian dollar and the Swiss francs. Okay, so before I get into the pairs, just to explain the chart overall, looks a little bit busy, but it's quite straightforward. I've got, because I trade the daily time frames, we've got the chart opened on a daily time frame. We've got the pair there. There are slide notes or notes on the chart, which I will of course walk through. The TWA indicator, of course, the indicator which I've written in Pine script, and that's the one that I use, and I will explain how I go about taking the trades. And the pairs, of course, on the right side. So I've grouped them into two parts. The pairs which I use on a regular basis, and there are others which I'm considering. So they're not in the main line of things. I will not be getting into stocks today, as that makes the video really long, but you can always check out the community feed where I post on a daily basis on opportunities on stocks. Right, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. We start with the Australian dollar Swiss franc. All right, so we were doing okay. In the sell trade, we got into a new buy trade on the 5th of March. Didn't go in my favor. And we got into, well, there's a new sell trade which has just popped up now, and we would be looking at taking that once the market reopens in the new week. It's a pretty good support level, this, and let's see if it gets broken, and then we would be looking at close offsetting this hedge in the downward direction, but it still popped up, so it can still go up from here. Let's see how that one goes. The Euro Aussie. So this one is going fine for us. We were in a couple of hedges for this one, and then we got into a new buy trade on the 25th of February. Went completely in our favor, and we've been able to close off all the previous hedges, and yeah, so at the moment no open trade there. The Euro US dollar, we were in a couple of hedges initially, and those we were able to close off in a little bit of profit, or at break even. Got into a new sell trade, which was on the 27th of February, but we were able to close that off when we took a new trade on the 5th of March. So yeah, no open trades there at the moment for the Euro US dollar. Moving to the pound and the Aussie dollar. So again, we were in a couple of old trades on the pound and the Aussie dollar, but we were able to offset them and get into profit. In fact, close them in profit with the trade that we took on the 13th of February. 28th of February closed everything in profit, and all previous hedges were also offsetted. So essentially what we are doing is using the indicator to hedge, using the indicator for trade management, and also seeing how where we would want to enter a trade and exit the trade. Right, getting into the pound Canadian dollar, again closed in profit. So this is a pair that was really ranging between two levels, and I've drawn those two levels. It broke that level, and it's now moving upwards. And because it broke the level, so we'd anyway taken partial profits, and then it went up, so we were able to get more profits in. Silver seems to be stuck in a range as well. It's finding it difficult to break the 32.5, 33 dollar mark. We are in a new buy trade. We closed a previous sell trade in profit. Now we are in a new buy trade taken on the 5th of March, the 4th of March, through the Tradewisenet indicator, which gave a new buy signal. So it's not gone anywhere in the last 2 or 3 days. But yeah, overall the momentum is up. So let's see how that one goes. Oil. Currently we are not in any trade. We are in this longish downtrend, but there's a very good support level here at 66, 67, and yeah, so we're really waiting for the next move on oil, whether it bounces up from here, and if we get a buy on the TWA indicator, we can take a buy on that and see if we see how it goes. If in any case it breaks, for any reason it breaks this level and goes down, um, we would have to wait now till we get a fresh sell signal on this. If you're already in the sell signal, consider taking partial profits and putting a break even and a trailing stop loss in place. The dollar yen. So this is a new pair that I added last week to test it out, how that's going. And currently, well, we are in a hedged position and we've taken a new buy trade. So we are in a net long position, but it's really gone nowhere. So let's see how it kind of pans out. But overall, it is in a bullish trend. So if I just zoom out, go to the weekly time frame, you can see that it's been going up. So we're really looking at taking trades only in the upward direction. And so the idea here is to hedge in the downward direction and take 2x or 3x trades in the upward direction to take profits. Now it seems to have kind of bottomed out here at the 428 level. It may still go down, but because the overall trend is up, so we will be looking at taking trades in the upward direction. Corn. So this is a pair that we are testing at this point in time. Overall, if I zoom out for corn, it was in this huge downtrend. It kept going and till the 26th of February 2024. Took a blip up, but then came down again, bottomed out, and is now going up. We are so the ideal thing would be to look at taking trades in the upwards or buy direction. Going to the daily time frame, so this trend line which we had in the which we saw in the weekly time frame, this is still going up. It's broken that, but it's regaining it, and there was a new buy trade that came in on the 6th of March, and I took that trade. Euro New Zealand going fine, partial profits taken for this trade on the 28th of February, and the trade closed in overall profit, so this one is going fine. The overall direction for this pair is also up, but let's see how that goes. The United States dollar and the Canadian dollar. So this is quite this pair works inversely to the price of oil. So as you can see that this has been going up on this trend since the 25th of September, and oil has been going down. It seems to be moving sideways for the past few weeks. So let's see how that pans out. There is a new sell trade that has come in, and we took that. It's basically gone nowhere from that. So yeah, we're waiting on that one. Wheat. Well, with the inflation announcements and how the dollar has been moving, overall wheat has been coming down. The end of January, it started going up as the interest rates were being decreased, but with the recent announcement, it's again coming down, and it's kind of formed a nice support here at around 5.15, 5.2. So we're waiting on a buy signal on this one for it to go up. Right, so that completes the list of pairs for the week. If you do have any questions, pop them in the comments below. Also, connect to the Tradewisenet community. It's free, and you can get the daily updates there. Right. So let's move to the next section now. So I wanted to talk about the $3,000 challenge. Just completed the third month, and I'm really happy to say that it's been a great month with a profit of $643. So an overall profit of $1,537 in the 3 months. So we are above the strike rate or the run rate with a 51.2% completion. We started the challenge the 1st of December 2024. It's been progressing, and I've been mapping it on a monthly basis. There are videos to um, announce the results of every month, and I will keep updating it for the next 3 months as well. There is the live trading journal, which you can click through, and you would get um, an idea of all the trades that I'm taking in real time. You can be a part of the challenge by joining the premium club or by joining the free Tradewisenet community. But thanks everyone for listening in and joining the weekend episode. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. And yeah, join the Tradewisenet community. It's free. Until next week, take care and happy trading, everyone.